In this talk, the product rule of probability shall be discussed in the context of so-called conditional probability and end the talk in the Bayes theorem. I shall organize this talk into only three questions. Question 1. What is conditional probability? And hence multiplication law of probability. Suppose there is an experiment S. Let A and B be events of S. We are told that B has already occurred. Now we are asked what is the chance that A will occur. In the language of probability, we are asked what is the probability of event A under event B or probability of A given B. Actually, as B has already occurred, we can perceive a new experiment whose sample space is B. Then A occurring means we have to look for all the sample points of A in B, that is, sample points of A intersection B. These sample points in A intersection B should be assigned new probabilities. What are the new probabilities? All of them will be increased by a factor of 1 by probability of B, as probability of B also increased by the same factor and became 1. So probability of A under B is the product of two terms, probability of A intersection B and 1 by probability of B. If probability of A under B is same as the probability of A under S, original sample space, then we say A and B are independent events. From the relation of conditional probability, we got a method of finding the probability of A intersection B, which is called as the multiplication law of probability. We also found that probability of A multiplied by probability of B given A is same as probability of B multiplied by probability of A given B, a new relationship. The real power of multiplication rule of probability is revealed when it is applied for more than two sets, that is more than two events, any number of them. Try to prove multiplication rule of probability on your own. Question 2. What is the total probability rule? Suppose a sample space is partitioned into n events, E1, E2, E3, so on, En. You should know the meaning of the word partition clearly. I gave in the talk on set language. Now any event of S, say A, is also partitioned into n sets, A1, A2, A3, so on, An, with A7 being A intersection E7 and so on. This is very simple to imagine. Now the total probability rule says that the probability of A is simply the sum of the probabilities of A1, A2, A3, so on, An, as any two of these sets are disjoint. I believe that remembering it as a formula without understanding its essence is repelling. Question 3. What is Bayes' rule? Take the context set in question 2. Here we are told that A actually occurred and we are asked what is the probability that E5 occurred. Rather, what is the probability that A occurred from E5, a particular partition of the sample space. Now again conditional probability come into picture. The new sample space is A. We have to find the probability of A intersection E5 under A. So that will be probability of A intersection E phi multiplied by 1 by P of A. Probability of A. Probability of A may be obtained by total probability rule or even simply directly. Probability of A intersection E phi may be obtained by the multiplication rule or even simply, if possible, in a simpler way. This is the core of Bayes' rule, which may be reduced to whichever form of the formula we liked and needed. I am repeating Bayes' rule again. In essence, it is asking that if an event occurs, what is the probability that this event occurs from a particular partition of the sample space? That's all. We all know that practice makes a woman perfect. We need to do more and challenging problems to feel confident. Some famous problem books are available for probability. In the next talk, we will discuss random variable and important probability distributions. Thank you.